Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. We're continuing our playthrough here at the Elven Biotech playthrough, and we are attempting to, I don't know, salvage whatever we got going on here. The mood is awful. We're probably due for a raid relatively soon. I've assigned everybody to construction just because I want as much of this to get built out as possible, and we really don't have any good solution right now to what we're dealing with. So I want to make sure that the work zone includes these rocks because we are going to need to haul them away to make more. So let's go ahead and start with that. Can we stop beating everything up, please? The other thing I want to do is make sure that the zone I have everybody in has the ability to get to the tree. I also need to make sure we destroy this and get this all built out. As much as possible, I'd like to build something that'll help stagger the flow of enemies into this room here. And that may not be feasible, but I want to at least try to make that happen. We'll see. We definitely need at least somebody to make, well, first off, somebody's got to do food, right? So we gotta maybe not worry as much about Margarita, Valerie, Cuddle. I want to make sure that they focus on the food situation because that's probably going to be a little more important overall. All right, let's make sure that we have some food available, but let's make sure we focus on the simple meals and not the lavish meals, just because I feel like that is going to be a priority that we need to worry about. And then it looks like we're churning a lot of this stuff out pretty quick. We need to make sure somebody is cutting this stuff up. So who is capable of making granite chunks? Everybody is. So how is there no granite chunks? Are you unable to haul them? Is that the problem? Like little overdose actions going on there. Let's try to get as many of these granite chunks hauled as possible. Definitely have some people freaking out. Want to make sure we get some cleaning done because don't want sickness on top of all these tantrums and terrible things that are going wrong with our colony at the moment. We need to get as much of this built out as possible. We are running low, or actually we're completely out of the blocks we need. So somebody has to get producing those, hopefully sooner than later. Go ahead and prioritize cutting. We haven't even begun to put the actual barricades and stuff in the way, so that's a whole other situation we're gonna have to eventually deal with. All right, Fitz is converted, which means we can go ahead and release him, which is great because that's another body that can join us in our mission. So let's maybe focus on. Can you not? Somebody else is already getting him out. Okay. All right, so he's freed. Hopefully that translates to productive at some point. Hide-in room is tolerable. We can work with that. Can we do some hauling, please? You won't ever do hauling. All right, Fletcher's cleaning, which is definitely beneficial. I don't want to interrupt that. Zebo, it's a little more important that you haul these granite chunks right now because we need the granite. Okay, manhunting wargs. That is nasty, but definitely doable. Because we don't have to engage with them. So, and that is a major event. So we can definitely just close these doors and then get everybody on the indoors schedule. We should be able to pretty much ride that out. The good news, somebody's in combat. Ah, you idiot. Now our hand is forced and we kind of have to come out here. But with any luck, we should be able to take a fair amount of them out before it becomes a problem. All right, let's fall back here and then we get Chili to stand in the doorway. All right, who is our next person that's going to be capable of taking some hits? I don't know if we have anybody else that's tough. You're tough. Yeah, but you're also our caster. Okay, Gavril, you're tough. For whatever reason, you don't have a weapon. Why did we not equip weapons on these people? Go here. All right, how many are left? Not that many. Is that all of them? There's a couple here. For the most part, it looks good. All right, let's go ahead and unrestrict everyone. Be nice to get everybody up there. Fitz, you still don't have a weapon, so let's make sure you get that equipped. Gavril, for whatever reason, you don't have one either. But do we have any left to grab? We do. Let's go ahead and grab one for you. Right, there is maybe one left. I think that's everyone. You're bleeding out in 7 hours. We should probably go tend to you where you are and then try to drag you back to base afterwards. And then Chili is also bleeding out, but you're not as bad off. Where are you? Where is our boy? Long. There you are. Let's go ahead and rescue Chili, and then we can always give him some medical care. Good news is we should be able to get some food out of this as well. Let's make sure that we are cooking. Well, we got simple meals, so that'll be fine. Because we'll just butcher the simple meals, and it'll be all good. All right, you are. Let's pick that up. I guess we're gonna eat the food first, and then we'll rescue. You should be okay after that. Little solar flare never killed too many people, but a little unfortunate because we don't have any food now. Can't cook because everything's electronic. Good news is I think a lot of people are done flipping out for the time being. Hopefully we get some of this food cooked. Right? Delicious, you should be able to cook. Come on, there's some meat right there. Let's do some butchering. It looks like Hiroto got beat up pretty good. All right, let's clear that prioritized work. We'll eventually get around to it. Let's go ahead and click over here and get our caravan trading in place. We don't need dromedaries, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's sell what we can here. Make sure we get rid of all this garbage at the bottom. Now, I don't really need regular components. I could buy some pemmican. That's a lot of pemmican. We could get regular components. I just don't really need it. Yeah, they really don't have a whole heck of a lot that I would want. Maybe an insanity lance. Take some gold because we could use that for crafting advanced components. And just a little bit more will be good. I'd rather come back with money and then we could use that elsewhere. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll do some pemmican. 200? Pretty close. Hey, perfect. That is exactly enough. Let's go ahead and do a trade or get back to base. Looks like there might be an event going on here. A little marriage event. That's actually going to boost the mood a lot because everybody gets plus 20 for a wedding. You are tantruming and breaking all my thrombo horns. Cool. Well, there's not much I can do about that at the moment. Little social fight at the wedding. Right, very dirty is not too dirty, so that's good. Go ahead and clean up a little bit. Just try to get all this blood off the floor. Right, hopefully we can get some of this stone cut. Get that done before things go south again. We got a little bit on this meat. We don't have to immediately... Oh, what happened to you? We don't have to immediately react to it. We probably should haul these dead animal carcasses elsewhere. And at least chop up some of them. Alright, hopefully we can get more of this cleaned up. It's all kind of gnarly. Probably could afford to do a little bit of butchering here. That's good enough for now. Not immediately worried about the rest of it. Be really nice if we can get this done. Right, let's get over here and destroy this stuff. Chili, you should probably equip this thrombo horn. And I think you don't even have a weapon. So you come up here and equip that. Alright, let's try to take out all this stuff. Alright, that is all gone. Now we should be able to finish building this wall. Hopefully we'll be able to actually get like a little maze woven in here. Alright, death rest is completed. I think the next thing should be medicine production. So we can start working on that. Alright, where are you going? What are you doing? Working on power conduit, I see. All right, another Manhunter pack. And it's wargs again. Well, I suppose it could be worse. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody is set to indoors. Then we want to make sure everybody that can have a weapon does have a weapon. Chili, you... I guess you're fine. The good thing is that forced everybody to clean up a little bit. I don't really want to stand out here in the nastiness, but I also want to kill as many of these wargs as possible. Does anybody not have a weapon that should? Get Chili back out there again. Madam doesn't have a weapon, it doesn't look like. Right, Gabriel is our other tough pawn, so we should probably head over there. We could tend to him too while we're nearby. Let's get back in the door here. And hopefully we'll be able to clear out most of them. Ideally before they even reach us, but if not, at least Chili should be able to hack most of it. Rot Stick exposure is serious. Alright, they're not wandering in here yet. Right, you're gonna come over here too. Maybe that'll bait you over there. Let's try to get as many people over here as possible. That might get them to shuffle over here. Seems to be working. Abby is in a daze. Alright, there's several left. Oh no, she's going out there. We should be able to get out there. Keep her protected. Alright, the rest of these should be easy. Only a handful left. We'll wait for these two and then we'll run over here to take out this one. Hopefully Abby doesn't get too much rot stink going on. Alright, we should be able to unrestrict for now. We can do that. Let's go ahead and unforbid everything. And with any luck, we'll get through this okay. I think that was the last of them. Yeah, it does appear to be the case. If we could at least put out some of these edge fires, it'd be okay. I don't care if it burns in this direction. There's really nothing over here that's going to bother us. Alright, is there anything we could do in this ritual spot? It does appear that we can. So let's go ahead and try to get as many people as possible to take part in this ritual. Come on, stop with the social fighting. Alright, +6. Not bad. Unforbid everything. Can we rescue him? That'd probably be a good idea, you know? Alright, War Merchant has shown up. Is anybody gonna heal you? No? Can we tend to him, please? Thank you. Alright, Abby's melting down, so I think Margarita is our next best social person. Let's go ahead and try to do a trade, see what happens. Alright, well, no, there's not a female. Okay. I was hoping, you know, maybe we get some war pets. That would be a nice little change of pace, but it does not appear to be the case. Let's go ahead and sell some of the garbage we got. Not a ton, but I just want to clear out all the stuff we don't immediately need. There's nothing we need to buy from you. Just have a bunch of garbage for the most part. Nothing appealing. So we'll go ahead and do that. It does appear we are out of blocks yet again. We do want to hold this open. Right, we got some improved mood here. Hey, our caravan has arrived. We should probably figure out what we want to do with the death rest, because we don't have anything set up right now, and he needs it. So we kind of got to figure that out. Is there any more Garanland trees or any of that stuff anywhere? Not appear to be the case. Oh, there's some pemmican over here. Let's clean up all the nastiness around here before we get too heavy into the cooking. Man, you are just botching everything. You have 12 plant skill. How are you botching? That's nuts. All right, let's see what he's got. Let's try to trade him. We definitely buy some medicine. We do have 2 Garanland seeds. So they are somewhere on the shelf. Let's see if we can figure out where they are. They're kind of hard to see because they're just little dots. There they are. All right, let's see if we can get another one planted here. Nope. Here, nope. Nothing. Can't plant any of those at this point. It's too close to other things. Let's see if we can chop out these trees and then go ahead and get those planted. This is considered very dirty again. We definitely want to do something about that. It looks like we're going to haul some more meat. I'm a little surprised they're not doing anything to haul the corpses over here. But maybe we'll get around to it at some point relatively soon. Looks like we're doing some cleaning. I think it's still because they have all the construction prioritized. Alright, some cargo pods. Ooh, neutronomine. That's not bad. Somebody's got to clean this garbage up, man. It's getting nasty in here. People's moods are going to be going south. What sounds like surgery? But did we use the advanced components that we got? I think we hauled away all the wargs that were worth chopping up. So the rest is just for other things. Oh, maybe it was butchering that made that noise. That would make some sense. Let's try to clean up on the inside a little bit just to keep people's moods elevated. All right, nothing we could do here as far as conversion rituals. Speaking of which, you are relatively low. Abby should probably try to convert you. There we go. You have been converted. All right, looks like we're churning through the warg meat. We could do some conventional lavish meals. I think that is definitely a doable thing. Let's try hauling some of this rice down there. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to reprioritize hauling because this is taking a little too long to churn out some of these meals. Hey, some rare thrombos. We can get some of our thrombo horns back. Or if we're particularly lucky, we might be able to tame a thrombo. But I don't think anybody has that ability. Gallery, potentially? Don't know how much I want to risk trying to tame a thrombo. Still don't have this done. But it looks like somebody's at least starting to do some of the stone cutting, which is good. The other thing I need to do, furniture-wise, we do have some sandstone available. Maybe I should build some sandstone shelves, because that'll give me a little more storage space to work with. We did chop down these trees. We should probably cut down the stumps next. This is about to officially become a room. If I just do this, and then I can worry about the edges. All right, so who do we want to link? Who's our next person? Is anybody even capable of... I would think maybe somebody who's a jogger? I mean, Abby, yeah. We're already doing yours, but you're not available at the moment. You're too busy being a psychopath. All right, let's get these Granlund trees planted. The good news is these pumps seem to be working pretty well. This room is almost a room once this wall's built. That should take care of the rest of that. We still got that issued to plant there. Do I want to go after these thrombos? Probably. It's probably a good idea in general. Hey, we got another pod sprout. That's pretty advantageous. Let's get up here and try to engage with these thrombos while we can, before they all run off the map. All right, Cuddle and Madam don't have any weapons. Chili does, but these guys are going a little slow. Head over here. Cuddle, are you capable of grabbing a weapon? Is there a weapon available for you? There is. There's a normal assault rifle. Go ahead and grab that. Ah, crap. We are in trouble now. Actually, some of them are sleeping, so it's probably fine. Okay, so those guys are out. Are there any other thrombos? I thought there were like 6 of them on the map. Did they already start to leave? No, they're just further away. There's one there, one there. One over here. I guess let's get the one across the river first. Now we'll head down here, try to take this one out. That is in our future bedroom. It's not our bedroom yet, but it will be at some point in the future. What are you doing? Are you still breaking stuff over here? Like an idiot? All right, it's good. And then let's get up here, take this last one out. Then we can get back to constructing, because that is definitely on the list of things that need to be dealt with. Finish building all this garbage. Why? There's so many people that are so slow because they're missing limbs. There's a lot of missing limbs in this colony. All right, everybody can go back to doing whatever they were doing. All the thrombos are down now. Look, there's plenty of food available. These are all bleeding out. They're not dead yet. Hey, we got some development points from planting these Granlund trees. All right, hopefully somebody's going to get to work on converting all this stone into actual blocks we can use, because that is Definitely something we need to take care of. At least the moods are relatively okay. Like nothing's too catastrophic. Oh, that is a lot of blood up here. We need to get that cleaned up before anybody starts doing any cooking. Let's try to keep the mood high in our spot here too. Let's see. Slightly impressive is okay. I'd prefer it to be even better than that. Didn't we have another statue somewhere over here? Oh, we did. Maybe not. Where'd the statue go? I know we had one. Whatever. No, I'm not doing a toxic spewer, that's for sure. All right, Abby, you could probably come down here, do a linking ritual. Go ahead, do that, get that done. You can go ahead and be flagged for hauling. We want to make sure we carve up all of these thrombos. Even if we don't use their materials, I still wanna get their fur because I need to build chairs and whatnot with that. All right, so she got focus, which could be good. It's gonna be a lot of material coming out of those thrombos. All right, we got to do something about this lack of power. Nope, can't put a battery there either. All right, so it sounds like we need some more moisture pumps over here. But we do not have enough power to support them. At least not at the moment. We got some wind picking up. That should improve things a little bit. Let's do some cleaning. Probably need to get some more flooring in there. I don't know why sometimes I miss doing them between the doors. Then it ends up just being a mess. The moods are okay at the moment. Keep that research going. That's going to help us. This is now officially a room. I think both of these might be considered a room now. Well, this isn't built yet. Gonna have some unhappy people with all these trees getting chopped down again. But we knew that was gonna happen. We can't build that yet. Alright, this can all be concrete in the meantime. Make sure we're keeping the room clean. We don't want dirtiness to get in the way. Another self-tamed tortoise, which I did not want. Alright, so toxic spewer, 2-star. I don't want to mess with that. There's nothing really worth in the list there. Things I would want. Let's go ahead and build a copy of... This is where we would want our light to go, right in the middle. Can't quite get those doors yet, but that's alright. We'll get there eventually. Alright, we got some power issues. We need to build more power somewhere. For now, I think we're just going to have to put it in here. Make sure we have some power going. It's a lot of ups and downs here, so I definitely want to make sure we get that built sooner than later. And I only want our good construction workers doing that. So let's get you working on that. We should have enough material coming out of these. Although they're starting to get malnourished. Hopefully we get this done relatively soon. All right, come on. Let's get this done. I need power. Zebo, I think you're good at construction. Yep. All right. Somebody else can haul the actual stuff to it. And hopefully that'll perk up our power production a little bit. Maybe help our batteries. Help the grid stay in the positive. This meat's going to start rotting pretty quickly. As I imagine these thrombo corpses are going to start becoming a problem at some point too. Let's reinstall this over here and make sure that our animals eventually find their way over here. Well, not eventually, but sooner than later would be ideal. Did we chop up all the thrombos? I think we might have at this point. All right, looks like we are mopping up the pen that we desperately needed over here. Hopefully this gets done. I do not want any of this to be considered home area. At least not at this point, because I don't want all the cleaning to happen. I probably should go in the settings and turn off the home area stuff. Because I do eventually want to make just the wall itself be marked as home area. But we're not quite there yet. We definitely got some mood issues going on. We should probably also make sure that we are doing marble blocks and make sure we do this until we have like 400. I want to start doing marble sculpturing just to keep moods elevated, right? Get some beauty up there would be really good. Oh, hey, here's that sculpture we were looking for. Considered a dull barracks. But maybe once we do some cleaning, it'll be not so dull. I'll take somewhat impressive. That's not too bad. All right, medicine production is done. What is next? Transport pods, probably. I don't think we've made our way over here yet, so let's take a look at this. Yeah, they've restocked since last visit. Should definitely form a caravan, send them on their way. This needs to be Javovan. We're going to want to bring a donkey with. And then probably a fair amount of Devil Strand. Certainly all the random leathers we got. Not Thrombo Fur, though. We want to keep that. I need more plasteel. Get these elephant tusks out of here. A fair amount of silver. Alright, let's send him off the map. Should be okay with what he's got. Let's clean up a little bit. Make sure this room is not disgusting. Then we should start thinking about doing some of these rituals now that they're back up and running. Let's do this ritual real quick. Just try to get some mood bumped up here. Maybe we can get some meals churned out relatively soon. Oh, boring. That's fine. 9 colonists, huh? Oh, I have to lend him 9 colonists. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. What? We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna keep you in here until you are done with your psychite addiction. Because you are just creating too many problems for us. Alright, well, we tried our best to churn out everything we could. At least we got some simple meals under our belt. Should be somewhat stable for at least a little while. He can be in a daze, that's fine. Alright, seems like everybody's doing okay over here. How are these doing? Still have not figured out the death rest situation. Wall breachers, okay. We definitely have some potential issues here. Nothing too crazy, but enough to be a problem. What are we gonna do? Well, let's try to get everyone over here. Is that a sniper or is that just a bolt action rifle? Okay, that's fine. We can live with that. You guys need to fall back a little bit here. We don't want these grenades hitting us. So the problem is they were breachers, so I couldn't rely on my tunnel over here necessarily. Okay, so let's actually went a little better than I anticipated it going. Go ahead and put out this fire, get Chili hauled back to home. And then are any of these people worth... He's nimble and staggeringly ugly isn't necessarily the worst, it's just not great. You could potentially... no, unwaveringly loyal. Alright, let's try to rescue you. Let's tend to Alex. Is there... Okay, what about you? RimWorld Fast Learner, you aren't a piece of garbage, so that could be good. Margarita, you could come up here and tend to Doc. What about this John guy? Nope, Pyromaniac, do not want to keep you, that's for sure. Right, let's capture you. Definitely want to unrestrict everything that we can. Right, should be okay to capture you. Oh, we got somebody else over here. They're a jogger. Wait, are they unwaveringly loyal? No, that's not necessarily bad though. That could be somebody we sacrifice. And you're unwaveringly loyal. Nothing we can do about you. All right, Gabriel, come on over here and tend to Doc. All right, so you will be converted, and you will be converted, and you, since you are unwaveringly loyal, we're definitely going to Hemogen farm you. All right, we don't really need that pen. Is that even a pen anymore? I don't even know if that counts as a pen. Let's deconstruct that. We want to get this wall up and running. All right, these animals seem to be relatively happy. Your psychite addiction is not quite resolved yet, but it's getting better. Nothing like a little social fight at a party. All right, we got some helmets and stuff that can all be melted down. So hopefully they will prioritize working on that at some point. We are getting some of these sandstone shelves built. I do eventually have to link all of this together and make sure the right things are being put there, because I don't want food or anything over there. Right, somebody's got to clean all this crap up. All right, caravan has arrived. We should be able to trade and get some stuff out of this. Advanced components is my priority. I definitely want to make sure I get as many of those as they have, which unfortunately is only 3. We can get neutronomy because now we can start making medicine, which is something we couldn't do before. So that's a pretty significant boost up by a couple fine meals. I think that is fine. Yeah, pun intended. Plasteel, we can buy some of that. Maybe we need to do a little more clicking here. All right, and then elephant tusks, Delstrand duster. Probably should have bought. Yeah, we definitely need a little bit of gold to go along with that plasteel. All right, now let's head back to base. It should give us something to work with to make advanced components. And now that we have this, I do want to build more fabrication benches. This is ultimately where I want to move everything, so I might as well start doing that now. All right, so this is going to cover this. This is going to cover this. Still nothing that's getting this piece down here, and there's nothing that's getting this stuff up here. So we probably want to build a moisture pump somewhere in that area as well for future expansion, because it does take a very long time for this all to kind of get itself figured out. Can we not make some kibble out of this stuff? We should be able to make some kibble out of that. Well, once we have some rice anyway. Are we really that low on food already? Kind of crazy. All right, Alex has been converted, and we now have the points to convert our religion. So let's go ahead and flip him to recruit. And then let's look at reforming our ideation. Let's do a little reforming. Do I want to add a meme? We're allowed to have 4, I believe, right? So supremacist will allow us to get shooting specialists and melee specialists. I don't really care about collectivists. Maybe change to supremacist. Can we not do this? Oh, we have to be... Okay, so for nature primacy to be a thing... I mean, I feel like nature primacy is our, like, what we have to do. Maybe high life? But does that interfere with nature primacy? I don't know. Let's take a look and see. So we could change this. Can I modify this stuff? So we can do medical or social. And that'll take care of the... I think that'll take care of the negative debuff, right? Everybody wants a Garanland tree connection. Rough living. Right, I don't think I need a plant specialist. See, production specialist would be nice, but that requires human primacy, and that goes counter to what we're currently doing. So I really can't do anything with that, which is a little unfortunate. But if I at least add supremacist, then I can do medical or social with you. Right, I think that changed a couple things around here. Don't care about corpses. That'll actually benefit us quite a bit. We do see a lot of bodies. Everything else seems to be okay. I definitely want a shooting specialist, and it's probably more important to get a melee specialist over... We'll do button-down shirt. That'll just double down on... Let's do a gunslinger. Sounds a lot better. But that'll double down on the button-down shirt bonus. So it's a little meta optimization, but I think that's good. I do feel like the dance parties have the best chance. Like, they can get up to plus 16 mood, whereas these social festivals can only do up to plus 8. So let's remove all of these rituals and make sure we're just doing dance parties. Drum parties are actually even better. Then we could just build drums. Do anytime, and let's do... I still want to do random recruits because we can maximize, you know, who we got and how good they are. Anytime. I'm still gonna go with random recruit. Okay, so I think that's... we don't need a funeral. We need more drum parties. Anytime, random recruit. Anytime, random recruit. Okay. So that should be... We gotta build some drums is what we need. Because that drums give increased work speed. Apparently this does too, but... So kneel sheets are fine. I don't think we need to change that to anything else. We do not need that. It would be nice to get another, I don't know, probably Persona Monoswords. They're harder to get. We can ultimately get some good assault rifles. They don't really need a relic smoke launcher. If anything, I should get maybe a sniper rifle, just so we have something. Venerated Huskies, but we do not have any Huskies. All right, so this should be good overall. Yes, okay. So we've reformed our religion a little bit. We've kept the major tenets of it, the nature primacy, tree connection, collectivist. We've added supremacists so that we can make melee specialists and shooting specialists, which will just help optimize our abilities a little bit. I've gone ahead and when corpses are no longer, we don't care anymore about corpses. And then I think our drugs in here somewhere. I feel like they were, and now I don't see them. That went away somewhere. Oh, there it is. Medical or social only. So I changed that to social, allowed, and hopefully that will make people be a little better. But I think this is about as deep as we need to go for today. We're kind of leaving off in the same spot we were last time, where the moods are getting a little sour, but we did just change our entire structure, so we have a lot more events we can do, although we need to build some drums. So maybe before calling an episode, I will get some drums built, because that, generally speaking, could be a good thing. So we'll get the drums built in there. That'll let us do a ritual event, and then hopefully get everybody's mood up, and maybe even get some better colonists next time. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.